Hey everyone, Coach Gramps. Today we're going to talk about your starter home, the first home that you're going to get. Now, a lot of people are thinking single family, that's a great idea, I guess. I want to talk to you a little bit about a two-family home. Two families are a little bit better because you're going to get help from somebody else to help pay your mortgage and help you start building a little bit more wealth, if you will. And we'll kind of go through that a little bit. But if you're going to buy a single family, it's the same as a two family, but we just want to make sure you're ready. So you want to save yourself a little bit of money. If you're living at home with mom and dad, oh my God, that's great. Keep saving money. The idea is you're going to want to have money for a down payment, hopefully 3.5%. Figure 3.5% for closing. I mean, that's a little high, but that's okay. Just figure it that way. So if you have a little extra money, that's great. But we don't want to wipe out your savings either. We want to make sure that you have enough money for anything that might happen, an emergency. So you want to stay ahead of the game a little bit by having 2, 3, 4 months of savings so that anything that happens, you can make sure you can pay for it. The idea is you want to be able to afford this house by yourself, nobody else helping you. But we don't want to strap you, so that's why we go with the two family. A two family is going to work out so much better because now you have somebody else helping you pay your mortgage, taxes, insurance, all of that. So that's going to work out great. So let's start there and work from that with only doing it yourself. So we'll run through a quick mortgage calculator just to see what it would be like to, say, buy a $150,000 home here in upstate New York, because that's where I am. But it really will work no matter where you are. So let's start with that.
Okay, so here we are at Google, and let's go ahead and go up here to our mortgage calculator. Bring that right up. Okay. So if you haven't seen this before, it's mortgagecalculator.org. And here it is. So we'll first put in our first numbers. 150,000. Down payment, I said 3.5%. Whoops. Interest rate 3.8. That's a little high, and this is Houston's best rate, so we'll not worry about that right now. We're going to go for 30 years. We'll do a start date of this month. Property taxes, let's round it up to $3,000 just for fun. Could be more, could be less. We're going to leave the PMI on because we're going to do an FHA. Home insurance, let's say that's $1,000. It's not too bad, but you know, $1,500. No HOA. No, we don't want to be part of that unless we absolutely have to. So this is not a refi, it's a buy. And what we want to do is go down to this. This is going to show us how much money we've made, or equity, if you will. So we'll just put that table in there also. Okay, so let's calculate it. Boom. So here we are. So the cost for a $150,000 home with only 3.5% down is $1,100. It's a little high, or it seems high, but that's what an apartment's going to go for anyway. If you get a 2-bedroom apartment, you're somewhere in that neighborhood anyway, so you might as well buy yourself a house. Now, if this was 2-family, somebody else would be paying $900, so that leaves you paying $200. So anyway, we're showing down here, this was your down payment. Figure your closing costs might have been a little bit less than that, so that's fine. I mean, you know, we're just kind of generalizing here, which is great. So let's see what we did. Okay, so the first year, the rest of this year, going from right now, which is March, maybe April, we put $2,000 worth of principal in our pockets. Now, there is more to this than that, because you're going to be able to collect depreciation on the house. Even though it appreciates, the government, our government, says, oh, we're going to let you depreciate that house. And that goes over 27 years. So that's a good thing. In the end, when you sell it, everybody looks at capital gains and they go, well, what about all this extra money we let you take in depreciation? So they might come back on you a little bit on that. But you want to make sure that you are covered. But there you are. This is not a bad number, really. If somebody else is helping you pay for it, great. So now if you did the same thing, this is your monthly payment if you're buying a single family. Okay, that might be a little bit tough. I mean, the idea of your net income, we're going to want to do somewhere around 25 to 35%, and that's all.
Okay, so we said that we want it to be somewhere around 25% to 35% of your net income, not your gross income. Your gross income is what the mortgage people look at. They want to approve you for that large amount of money. But remember, you have to live. You have food, you have car payments, you have other things you're going to want to buy in your life, furniture, all of that. So you want to make sure that you're living where you can live, not on the other edge. Definitely don't want to borrow more money than we can afford to borrow, even if they say, oh, no, you got it. Do you? So be smart. If you're going to be brave, be smart. So now you say, okay, what about being a landlord? Okay, what we want to do is we want to make sure that any bad tenants are out before they come in. I mean, you never hear about the people that say, oh my God, they pay their mortgage on time. Mortgage? They pay their rent on time and they keep the place clean. It's a freaking nightmare. You're not going to hear that. Nobody's going to tell you that because it's what normal people will do. And there's more of them out there because you thought about renting. You're not going to be a bad renter, are you? Of course not. So that's where that comes from. And in the old days, I was only 17 and I missed my opportunity. My grandmother's house, she was a landlord. She was 80 something years old and she was a landlord. And when she passed, my parents said to me, oh, hey, do you want this house for $15,000? And I went, no, I don't want to be a landlord. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So that was a lot of years ago. But anyway, moving on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a pre-screening and we're going to have them pay for it. So that way we know who they are, whether they have good credit, have they been evicted before, any kind of trouble with the law, all of that will be on their account. And if they have to pay for it, they might say, I'm not paying for that. And guess what? You've already done part of your job by having these people who are not going to pay for this remove themselves from the ability to move into your apartment. Perfect. So, other things we do, we'll do more on that at some other time. Right now, we're going to continue on with the starter home because that's what you want. You want to be able to get in and afford it. And that's what I mean. Afford it. You want to make it so that it's easy on you, easy on your significant other. If you have a cat, dog, whatever, all of these are expenses. You want to make sure you're covered that way. So that's my quick video on this today. Hope it was informative. I am in upstate New York, but it's okay. I have an app for you that you can check out. And this app will give you locations of houses throughout the whole United States. I'm going to show you that right quick now. And then if you want the app to put on your phone, so that way if you're driving down the road and you see a house and you go, hey, what's that house? You can flip open the app, check it out real quick, see what they're asking for it. All the details are right there in your hand. So let me give you that app. So anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description below so that you can get a hold of my app. Just put your name, address in. Tell me anything you want to tell me, whether you're looking for a house in upstate New York, if you need a house somewhere else. I can get you a referral for agents in your area that I can trust and that you can trust. But the app will work no matter where you are, and it'll allow you to see all the houses that are for sale. So if you drive by, see one you like, you can find out all the information on it, and then contact the agent. Contact me, whatever you want to do. It's going to be great. So that's it. Have a great day. And here's the video.
Okay, so here's my website. You can slide right down over here. Click on this. Find your dream home here. Click on that. There it is. This is my app. Come down here. Fill this out. First name, last name, phone number, email address. And you can tell me when you're thinking about buying or if you're thinking about selling. That's fine with me. So let's go back up here real quick and let me show you what this app can do. Here it is. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
So that was my little video. I'm Coach Gramps in upstate New York with Keller Williams, Capital District. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you come back and watch another video, because I'm going to have plenty of them. So you have a great day, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.